Welcome everybody. It's been such a long time since I've done anything with you on this channel, so I hope you're going to look forward to spending some time with me. So this is a mini document journal. I might do a proper flip through when we've done a page together, but it's a gift for a subscriber on TikTok, so you pay to subscribe, and I'm hoping to do at least one page, maybe a little bit more with you. I've got some stuff that we can use, so I hope you guys are doing all right. And throughout the whole journal I've tried to contrast, so even though I've gone with the greeny stuff, I've tried to contrast as well, because I don't like just things being one colour. I do like to have a little bit of a contrast. I found some fairies, quite like these. Found quite a lot of stuff, and I put it all in a box now because I have quite a bit of resources, and I was like, can't actually find what I need, so I need a bit of a sort out. I've also got the actual matching paper, but in a smaller, sort of less bright version, so we've got this as well. So first of all, let's see what's in here. See what we can find in here. So that's quite nice. Let's get this one out. So I hope you guys are doing well. I've really missed coming on here. My previous video I made, have a look, is explaining a little bit more about what I've been up to, and it's a face-to-face video, so if you've not seen that one, then check it out. You get to know me a little bit more and what I've been doing, perhaps why I've had a bit of a miss on here for a little bit of a while. Wow, these are nice, aren't they? I don't think they are exactly the same. These are perfect. Perfect. So let's go for this one. So we could fuss around all day, but that's as good as any. We can make some sort of little booklet. So being that this is a document journal, it's one signature in the middle. I can't bulk it out too much. I'm just over halfway decorating, but the cover is not going to support too much of a bulk out. So I've got to be careful not to put too many additions in, just keep it nice and simple. So if you want to start off with junk journaling, just go for something nice and simple to start with. So we can maybe use something like this on it. Kind of like a mini cluster. I do apologise for the weird tag on my wrist. It's a competition between me and my son. We went away on holiday, and the competition is who can keep it on for the longest. So he gets £10 if he manages to do it, and I get a day of chores from him. And we both still got it on at the moment. So yeah, so that's quite pretty like that, isn't it? Now on the inside we can use that piece that I just pulled. She says, not being able to find it, there we go. So we can use that as a little pocket on the inside. Albeit it's going to need some strengthening, so let me get some, at least some paper, if not some card. I'll just use a piece of paper that I don't really like. This is an experimentation with a bit of watercolour, but I don't like it enough to use it separately, so let me get my stick glue for this, I think. So for those of you who are watching and don't know me, this channel at the moment is just junk journaling, nothing else on it. But I did ask in my last video if you would like to see just decorative journaling or scrapbooking as well. So perhaps you could let me know in the comments if you think that's something you're interested in. And if I don't get any comments, then I know you're not. And that's fine. So this just is a simple little pocket, which needs a simple pair of scissors to cut it out, because I've put them somewhere. So sometimes corner rounding can make stuff look just a little nicer. So we'll corner round it. I haven't done it with all of the pockets in here. That's a bit wet still. This corner round is not the best, I must say. I think I need to get myself a new one. But it's okay. We can finish it off with scissors, can't we, anyway? Like, we don't need all the gadgets and gizmos. So if you're starting out on Junk Journey, you don't need everything. You can use scissors and kind of make stuff easier for yourself. I'm going to use decent glue to get this pocket in. Let's go down around 3 edges. There we come. To put a pin in there, so it should be right. So I think art glitter glue is a nice in-between glue that sticks most things, and you don't need to use much of it, but it's not cheap, okay? It's not cheap. So some people don't use it. It's my favourite for most things, and then I have like a good quality stick glue for when I don't need the more intricate stuff and I'm going to need a lot of. And then I use Fabri-Tac when it comes to materials and things like that. It just does not want to come out, does it? Obviously that pin was in far enough. So let's get that one in. Check you can see all right. There we go. So that's our little pocket there. Let's get a fairy in, shall we? Get a little fairy in. There we go. Hope you can see that fairy okay. Whoops. There we go. So with PET stickers, if you're not familiar, somebody said to me, just take the front off the back, not the back off the front. I know that sounds like a silly little thing to say, but I must say it does definitely work really well. So we've got a nice fairy on there, and then I might just put these tulips because they're a nice bright sort of thing going on there. Okay, just had to clear a little bit of space on the camera. Now then, we need our finger, our thumb kind of thing. Don't know what you call it. Thumb hole thing. So that says what have I been up to. So I've had a new baby grandson. Fee, if you're watching, he's fabulous, and so are you and Jake. And I wish I was closer, but I'm not, but you're doing amazing. So he's gorgeous. He's 6 weeks old. And we look after our other grandson 1.5 days a week, sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less. So that's been busy doing that. And obviously the kids are still home because it is half term. No, sorry, summer holidays. So we still have our teenage boys at home. So routine's out the window, but it's a little bit more relaxed in the house because there isn't the pressure of school and things like that. But yeah, not so easy to film perhaps as it would be. What else? Yeah, very active on TikTok, so you can find me on there. Obviously you don't get so much instruction as such, but the lives are fun. I go live quite a lot on there, so I've been up to those types of things. And don't forget, you can commission me, but if you are a subscriber on TikTok, then you can get something for free. And if you are a member on Ko-fi, I've just put on there that you can ask for something as well. So anybody who's financially supported, I like to give a gift, which is normally a junk journal like this with a theme, a bit of art that I paint, or a digital kit. I was trying to think of what it was. Okay, so book's not going to go in that now, is it? I've messed that up. So I've been too busy talking. I don't think it's going to go in that. Is it? Wow. Okay, that was close because I wasn't thinking there. I was not thinking. I was too busy yapping. Okay, let's put this in. Should have done that first as well. Never mind. We can rescue things if we need to. Don't think that's stuck properly yet. Let me have a look. Is it stuck? Okay, it has. Right. So, I don't know that the owl's going to fit on there now. Yeah, maybe we stick with that. Let me have a look. Going to go on there? No, he's not. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll make a card out of him. So we can have this booklet in here. We can have something in there Let's corner around this one as well, even though it's not great, I must admit. Oh, that's better. We can have that one in there. We can have this one. Let's cut this one out. I'm just going to layer it up. I'm going to still put those on as well. Right, we need to back this. He did quite well actually. She's an old Christmas card backing. Sometimes, I don't know what you find, like I've got all this pretty paper, I've got all these lovely stickers and stuff, I've got loads of designs and things that I can use, but sometimes I just want a very basic piece of card that doesn't cost anything. I just want a piece of card. Yeah. But I find that I sometimes just need bits of card. So old cards are good for that. Right. Aha, but we have a robin on the back of here. How do I feel about that? Don't like it. So just need, now I'm just going to use an old piece of paper now. Like that. This is coffee dyed, I think. I've made. Put that on there. So this is where I feel like the stick glue is fine. This is a good one. It's a British make though, so if you're in the USA it's not going to help you, but for anybody in Britain this is the best I can find for stick glue. It's really good and it goes a long way. Obviously this doesn't, so okay, get that on. It's a nice thick card actually. Beautiful, beautiful and lovely. Let's get that in. Donna, hope you're watching, my love. Put that in there like that. Could corner around that, but actually I might leave it because then it's a contrast. So that's like that. Now I'm looking at these and I'm like, they don't really, yeah, it's a no. Sad, it's a no. Then we've got a little card to make for the inside, haven't we, inside that booklet. So that's what we're going to do. So, have a look at these again. Let me see what the space looks like. I think he can go in there and would suit. So let's do that. This is one of my kits, by the way. So if you don't know, you can find a lot of things on Etsy, but you can also find even more on my Ko-fi page. So please join the fun. I'm not a big fan of Etsy. It's caused me a lot of problems, which I don't think I deserved. So I did start up a Ko-fi page, and that is my, tends to be where I put my new kits most of the time these days. Right, this time we may not need to put any extra paper on here now because I've thought this through a bit better. That's a nice colour to go with that, and it's cute, isn't it? So that sorts that out. Now inside this booklet I could do all manner of stamping and decorating, and I may come back to do that, but this is a simple little journal. So, you know, I'm not going to go mad. Now, I don't want it to slip down too far. I think you can just about get hold of that. All right. Yeah. So, maybe a little bit of stamping. I think a little bit of stamping. Oh, this is nice here. I just found this sort of steampunk butterfly here. Sorry, you didn't see that, did you? I'm going to put that in behind because it stands out really well. So let's put that in behind. And then, sorry, I'm going to grab a stamp and maybe put something inside that little booklet. And maybe we just need something here. I still think maybe we do. It's just what, because it's going to have to stand out on that quite busy background there. So let me get my stamps. These are not the best stamps in all the world, but they have one long one on here, which I like using for script. So if we can get them out, that would be even better, wouldn't it? I'm going the wrong way. See, this one here is the one that I like just to mess around with a little bit. I don't want it to be that noticeable either, so it may be that we already have enough on here. We don't. Okay, I'm going back to my trusty old favourite, which honestly is a little bit boring, but if I stop for too long I'll have to search for other things, and I know how I feel about this ink and I love it. So that's pretty, just gives it a little something, doesn't it? But I don't want to put the same again, so let's then do, I don't know what this one is. It looks like it's got a bit of black on it, so I might have to just put up with that. Maybe down here. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. That works well. Okay. So I haven't inked much in this journal. If I do, I'll go back and do it all together. So I think it's easier to do it all at the beginning or all at the ends, because I kind of feel like it stops my creative flow a bit when I start inking like a crazy mad woman. So inking is when you kind of go around the edges and just make it look older. But I haven't done it yet in any of the journals, so jury's out on that one. Right, something for here is going to set it off, and I think it needs to be something with colour. What about these die cuts? Because they're greeny shades. So that would look so pretty, wouldn't it, across there? What do you think? Just as a cluster type thing. So pretty like that, just randomly kind of moving across the page. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Do you like that, everybody? You're either nodding or you're not, but okay, that lifts it for me. Okay, so let me just quickly show you the structure a little bit better of the journal so you can get an idea of what I did. Damaging those. Okay, so here we go. So first of all, this is made out of a piece of collage that I did back along, and I actually took pictures of it and used it as digitals, which has been quite popular as a freebie on Ko-fi, so you can find that on there. So in here we've got a pocket here and a little booklet in there. Something's just dropped in there, I don't know what that is. What was that? I don't know, something in there, a sticker. So cute little girl there. And these threads here I can put beads on. I'm not sure how big they can be in that pocket there, so I might not be able to do it on that one, but in my other signature, my main one, I can. So I've got a little card there. So I'm not going to kind of go into great detail, but you can see how big it is. Card there. Sometimes I've used contrasting colours to bring out things. I quite like this one. This is a little booklet in here. More cards there. And again, I've used a bit of pink, you know, I'm not afraid to mix my colours up. I quite like it. You can see I've done that idea here where I've pulled those off individually. Again, it's a different type of image there that I've used, different image there, something different there. So I'm bringing in reds, I'm bringing in pink, so that, you know, some people might be, well, you're doing a green journal, you're going to put green fairies in it, and that's it. Okay, so I don't work like that. I like to bring in colour as well. That's just me. That's just a personal, and a little bit of fabric here and there. So what I do need to do, some tags in there, index card, it's an index card. What I do need to do is get hold of my lace box and perhaps add some different coloured laces in, which I haven't done yet. So on this one it was a bit like, well, let's have some saucy fairies in, why not? Why not? And purple here. So sometimes there's a bit of bling, sometimes there isn't. These are going to end up with some sort of lace on them. Maybe not these, but I think this needs some lace. That's a blank page for journaling. And then the page that we're on now, which I nearly got stuck to it, is there. So I did say I wanted some bright colour on there, but I'm not going to now. It works. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm probably going to leave that one blank. And then the next time I'll be working on this page, possibly leave that one blank as well. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the other places where I've told you you can find me, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.